So I just put my baby down for a nap, and we gotta get this show on the road, okay? We don't have no time to spare. So long time no see. I'm a mama, okay? A whole mama. A moment of silence for that, okay? So I think the last time I was on here, told y'all I was pregnant. I think I was about 2 months out. Now I'm like 2 months out from giving birth. So I am fully in navigating being a mom plus creative mode. So super excited to be back. Got a lot of creative plans and ideas. Can't wait to bring them to life. Thank you all for who are still listening. I saw the listens. I still see it. I can always see who's like listening and downloading and stuff like that. So I thank you all so very much. Still watching, still all the things. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank y'all enough. For real. This season will be all about good intentions. So my intention is to be very consistent with the podcast and all of my other content. Y'all gonna hold me accountable, right? Please, please hold me accountable. I feel like if my intentions are good, what could go wrong? A lot. A lot, actually. I feel like just the mere fact that I'm asking that question, all sorts of things are gonna go wrong. But like I said, we on a little time crunch because Miss Cutie Pie is down for her nap and she's gonna wake up and let's get this on the road. So am I back to normal? What is normal? Okay. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel blessed. I look good. No, but for real, getting cutesy honestly has been a part of my feel good moments in postpartum. So doing my makeup, going out a little bit. I finally this May is like a really big month. So it was Mother's Day, my very first Mother's Day, my birthday and my husband's birthday. So there were three opportunities, honestly, all in one week for me to finally, like go out, get cutesy and stuff like that. So I'm vain, but seriously, like I've found joy in getting out of the house, getting all dressed up and stuff like that. But most days I'm in sweats. I'm with my baby. I'm tending to her, and I love it. Okay, like I'm really embracing this season and feeling good about it, and not feeling like I need to be anywhere else. And that's honestly all that matters. Been doing a lot of reading, been doing a lot of watching TV. Um, and learning more and more about this whole motherhood thing. So yeah, that's been super exciting. I am still on maternity leave. Like I said, me returning to work with a child, I know there's gonna be a whole nother thing. So we need to talk about that right now. But anyway, this new season has truly expanded me so much. Not only am I a wife and a friend and a sister and an artist and designer, I'm a mama. But I think for me, I've found a lot of peace and groundedness. Is there a word? I don't know. But I found it in creating a lot of intentional moments for myself. So today's episode is just going to be talking about intentional living and really finding joy in small moments, big moments in the present versus, always postponing it. So, like I was saying, being vain, but honestly and truly being cutesy has really done wonders for me. Tending to my plants. I have a ton of plants. I'm in my studio right now. I want to say I got 30 plus plants. All sorts of plants, okay? And I love them. I really have formed a green thumb, over the years, and it's very rare that I have a plant that dies. So they are all thriving and all living. I think this room in my studio would be considered a sunroom. So it has really, really good lighting. This lighting that you see on me right now is actually natural lighting. So that's kind of a, indicator of how good the light is in here. But yeah, doing that, tending to the plants, continuing my favorite shows. Really been into From right now. I don't know if y'all have heard of that. It comes on, I watch it on Prime. but I watch it on MGM Plus, which is like a Prime God. It can't never just be one subscription. They want you to subscribe to something else within it. So it's I think it might be a standalone. I'm honestly not sure. I've only ever watched it that way, but it's a real good show. I'm really into like scary shows, scary TVs, sci-fi thrillers. So it really does it for me. Am I confused about what's going on right now in the season? Absolutely. But it keeps me hanging on. I am always on the edge of my seat and I love it. So watching that, and among a host of other things, just staying in the know, going down various rabbit holes. A few of the rabbit holes that I've gone down. The Julio Fulio case. That's crazy. The David case. Extremely crazy. And then Nature Boy, the documentary. What in the world? Okay, just also very crazy. I didn't even finish the Nature Boy documentary. I was just like, this is too much for me and my eyes and ears. Y'all been allowing all this stuff. He's in jail, and that's where he needs to be. We just leave it at that. Sorry, spoiler alert. I think it begins with talking about him in jail at the beginning. I don't even know, but just know when you watch it, yeah, it's a lot. Um, but yeah, all that stuff has just been really grounding and good for my spirit. I guess because it reminds me of who I am, my hobbies, my things, the things that I like, the things that I enjoy. Um, in this season of expansion, and it allows me to just kind of take some time to do the things that I like, and I pray to continue doing that. Being creative, I didn't list that, but that's always a given. Oh my god, I've been not like so you got like creative, like the typical, I'm either painting or designing. Those are my two. Y'all, I mean, super crafty. So throughout my pregnancy, I scrapbooked, just to scrapbook my whole pregnancy journey. So I've been continuing doing that, and I've been using my Cricut to like make shirts and just do stuff. And then I've been sewing, just making little alterations to my baby's clothes and just all the things. I would probably game a little bit more. I'm gonna be real dramatic with what I'm about to say, but my Switch died. So hopefully it can be revived and it can be fixed. I'm hoping it's just like a battery issue. My brother, who's like a tech IT man in my mind, told me that it's probably just a battery. So we will see. I'll keep y'all updated on that. It was really a thing. Like I told my friends, I told my family, I put it on IG. People were like, dang, your Switch died. Like, like, oh man. Like, I'm like, wow, I feel like y'all gave me this much sympathy for some real stuff. I'm about to switch. Before I get on this whole tangent, all I'm here to say is that focusing on these things that bring joy, that are grounding, are all a part of intentional living. So today's podcast is going to be about that. Basically, intentional living is a process that includes being present and listening to your internal compass. Even when I design, there is a lot of intention about the design choices that I make. Honestly, nothing is ever random. Living life with intention and on purpose is truly a way to add more meaning into your day so that they don't feel monotonous, which is perfect for the season that I am right now. And it's honestly perfect for any time because your days can be boring, okay? Especially if you're going to work, coming home, going to sleep every day. Like, no, you gotta really be intentional about, hey, let me add in a new routine. Let me go to the gym this day. Let me meet a friend for a drink. Oh, you don't drink. Oh, let me meet a friend for a burger. Oh, you don't eat meat. Oh, let me meet. Okay, find something to do. Okay, go ride a bike. Go pickleball. Okay, people been into that. That look fun. I may get into that too. Like whatever. Go to the library. Find a new book. Yoga on the river. Pilates. Take a cooking class. I don't know, but I'm telling you, you have to add things into your days, into your life. It makes it more rich. It does. Like it gives you something to look forward to. And I really feel like one of the keys to life is having something to look forward to. When you just sitting around, it's easy to get down and sad, but I'm telling you, once you start adding some fun things into your life, it ain't even gotta be crazy. You don't even have to have anybody to join you. Like these things are just for you to add some, a little razzle dazzle in your life. You can kind of see a difference. So I'm telling you, go do it and let me know. And you going feel a lot better. Also, putting intention into your relationships is a surefire way of adding a level of care and consideration that feels focused and not flaky. Focused and not flaky. Okay? And that goes for romantic, familial, platonic, friendships, all of them. Please be more intentional about those. That's gonna be another topic, okay? It's people and relationships and how folks just throw them things to the wayside. All my friends can tell you I do not play them games. I remember when I had just started dating my husband, and we were like long distance at the time, and I had a lot of friends that lived in the city that he lived in. And every time I would come down, we would go back and forth. I would make it a point to always spend time with them. And they was like, dang, you ain't one of them people that just get a man and drop off the face of the earth. No, because you're my friends and I love you and I want to see you and you bring me joy. You're funny. What? Before him, it was you and still you. Okay. What? Like, and even with my husband, there's a lot of intention that I put into our relationship, whether it be dates or, cutesy little thoughtful things, that I do for him, or, just maintaining the strength and the communication that we need, within a marriage. Yeah, there's a lot of intention in that. The intentional thing is for the better. Everything else, I can't tell you better than it is. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. So where have you been placing your focus? Is it your career? Is it on your health? Maintaining your sanity during this administration? Child. Your focus can always shift. You can focus on multiple things, but right now my focus, like I've been saying, is just focusing on creativity, remaining a creative, and balancing that with motherhood. Like that's gonna be my balancing act for the rest of my life. That's my thing. What's yours? It can always shift too. Like I feel like you can put things in a box. Like you can have like a main focus, and then you got like some little side focuses. You can have like a umbrella focus, and then little subgroups of things you want to focus on. You can focus on as many things as you can handle, to be honest. But either way, I feel like they should all be good things. Don't find yourself focusing on a lot of negative things. I'm telling you, how does the saying goes? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. It's such a real thing. Like if you ever been somebody to piss you off or whatever, and you found yourself thinking about them, and then now you just in a bad mood, and then you hit a bad day, and that bad day turns into a bad week. That's because your focus has been on that thing. And look, I'm here to validate you. Sometimes people just have you messed up and your mind just be in that state, but the earlier you can catch yourself when you feel your focus drifting into negativity, the quicker you can be like, let me focus on something else. In lieu of intention and what we're focusing on, not focusing on, I would like to introduce a new segment to my podcast called Approved or Archived. Basically, I'm going to talk about a few little things that I feel are approved, that we should keep going with, move forward with, great, or archive, get rid of it. I'm tired of it. Let it go. So keep listening, and I'm gonna discuss those trends that I think should stand a lead. So the first one, this is what I'm gonna call them: rounded, wobbly fonts. You've seen them. They're everywhere. I feel like at this point they're overused. They were real cutesy when they came out, and then like all things, more and more brands and stuff started catching on. Very irritating. Brands use them too frequently, and they're starting to look similar. And I hate that. I really do. Even my beloved, or my beloved, as people like to say, Tree Hut. The people they make what's that stuff? Body oils, exfoliators, stuff like that. They have change their logo. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, what does that even mean? And I'm certain, as a person who works with brands, as a person who designs and whatever, they're probably like, I'm trying to cater to a younger crowd. I want, this certain demographic to buy our products, and or these certain people are growing out of us and we want to whatever. I totally get it. But why would you do that? Y'all had something good going. Like, I just felt like that was just a very bold move to change the logo. And I can go and check. But I think the logo was changed because I've gotten some new products from them. And indeed, the logo was changed. Like before, I want to say it had like a little tree and it said Tree Hut, which, okay, like it would say tree and then like Tree Hut. But they got real cutesy with the packaging. And I feel like that's a great move. Like, why change your own brand identity? Was it really that big of a deal? So, yeah, definitely archiving those. We've had enough brands of the world. Give it a rest. What's the next trend? Let's try to shift into that. Let's try not to change our entire brand identities when we see something new on the horizon, because whoever you are is working. You don't have to change everything. Just change your packaging or something. Anyway. The second one, paying attention to politics. Now, I'm not going to get on here and get all political with y'all because I know we all have our beliefs that we feel and whatever, da 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 da. But I'm approving this one. Okay? Never in my 32 years of living have I seen the foolishness that I have seen. It's too much. And I won't get specific, but we're all living in it. And I just feel like at this time in life, in the year of our Lord 2026, we have to pay attention because rights are being taken left and right. Things are being approved at a speed. I ain't faster than the speed of light. Okay. As a Memphian, how they did the split up Memphis into 3 districts, their whole insanity. The school board takeover. It's just so many things happening. We voted. I had just voted. Speaking of getting out the house, I had just voted. Just for them to be like, oh, well, we're gonna call it special session. This is looking like back in the day. And I will say this on the bright side, I am so grateful for all the political leaders that we have who are, standing at the forefront, and really speaking up on the behalf of us Memphians. Like, this is crazy. It gives me hope, and it's just nice to know that we got folks like that. But still, on the flip side, it's crazy that we even had to have folks like that to be saying things, because things could just be so simple. So anyway, I approve it. Just please pay attention. Please vote. Anyway, the next one, archive it. Get rid of it. AI flyers. I'm so doggone tired of seeing them doggone AI flyers. They all look the same. And they all have this weird, bold, gradient vibe. Like, I'm just so disgusted with it. Why are y'all AIing food? The food comes out, it don't even look like the food that you're offering. That's crazy to me. They all suck. I haven't seen one that I like. And because I just hate them so much that I'm like, I can't even articulate it well. It'd be so much information on there. That's a part of, people just think that when you make a flyer, you just be doing something cutesy. You just making some, okay, that flyer fresh, that flyer nice, whatever people say. I don't even know what people say. The flyer looks good. No, you're organizing information so that people can understand it. I didn't see flyers with at least 3 separate flyers worth of information that they have chalked on here. And they're wondering why people are commenting saying, so who do I call? So what do you offer? So what is it? It's too much. I hate it. Archive the AI flyers. They're irritating. Next one that I approve, illustrative design. So like me, I illustrate. either by hand or on the computer. But either way, it was made by me, a human. I love that. I love seeing all the illustrators who illustrate things, whether it be for packaging, for brands, they do collaborations, or clothing, all the things. I love that because I feel like it really does add a nice human touch. I think that is something that I hope never goes away. Please continue using illustrations by designers. Keep paying them, keep collaborating with them because I think those sorts of designs are really, in this day and age, they're very much that necessary human element to the stuff that we are interacting with each day. Next thing, let me see. Human-centered design. So I've been seeing a lot of these. And by human-centered, I approve this. I mean like designs that incorporate real people, real bodies, real doing real things, okay? Real big, house real big, car real big, some, everything real big. Kind of the song. That makes me want to play Midnight Club 3. Anyway, human-centered design. I just love that. I've been seeing a lot of flyers for like Pilates and different DJ sets that are coming to town and parties and stuff, and I just love when they have a person on there. I don't know, it just does something for me. Even in like beauty brands and stuff like that, like, yes, show the skin, show the blemishes, show the different body types, show that. Like, I love that, and I don't think we should get rid of that. We should definitely approve that, keep that going, show your products interacting with people, because I feel like people be lying. We are in a very saturated economy where everybody's selling everything, and I feel like the more you can make it look well and appeal to the consumer by being realistic and showing that what you offer is true, I feel like the better you can go, the better things will be. Yes. So once again, be intentional. This has been a very good episode. I'm super excited to have more content, not just the podcast, but other things that I've been working on. And I'm so excited to get back into the group. But please bear with me. I'm navigating a lot of newness right now, but this podcast and connecting with you all and connecting with people in real life who listen to it and tell me they like it, just know that I really appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all's kind words, and it really keeps me going, for real, for real. So, y'all, I hope this has been well. We touched a lot of little topics today. Nice little chitty chat on here. Please like and subscribe. Comment below. Give me some show recommendations. Let me know what you've been focusing on. What TV shows have you been watching? Also, let me know what type of content would you be interested in. Because I'm good at a lot of things. So there's a lot of things I got in store. So anyway, it's been good once again. Bye.